We keep rolling from a Nike Waffle 1 onto the N354, which is out of the Nike archives. What Nike did was they decided to take some shoes that existed already and they changed them around. Champions Nike Legacy of Experimentation and Innovation. All right, so they're taking shoes that already existed and then they are upgrading them with a little bit of new technology and combining different materials to create an entirely different model. And like I said, this is definitely a part of Nike's strategy to do what? To capture the market of people who are not hype beasts or sneakerheads. It's to catch the people who want really nice shoes, but they want them at a better price point. And these are another of the pair of shoes that's under $100. So let's turn this and give you the name of it while I sit it here. I love that swoosh. Nike Daybreak D-Break type, and that type is for the N354. All right. The color is black, bright crimson. Once again, you can see through the side of the shoe here on the side panel, but at the toe you can't see through it the same way. I think there's a layer. No, you can't actually see through it on the inside, so you can see the paper. So unlike the Waffle 1, there isn't another layer underneath here where you can't see through it at the toe. Unlike the Waffle 1. You do have durabuck around the toe box, of course, up the eyelets, and this is more of a scuff tech at the heel. That's not durabuck at the heel. It's like a scuff tech. Right? So that is really based on running because they knew you were going to be out there pounding the shoe. So the suede is to prevent your toe from coming through the front of the shoe. You got ventilation. You got your tougher eye stays, so if you tie it up tight. Now, as far as that kind of quilt-like on the inside, somebody may know more about that than I do, but the swoosh itself is one of the original trademarks for Nike, and that lets you know that it's a part of the 354. It's part of the legacy and heritage. This model does come with an extra set of shoestrings in the bag. I want you to look at the tongue, though. The tongue is really dope. You see that? It says fresh. Anytime I say fresh, I always think about trying to say something like for 88, you suckers, which is a KRS-One. You younger guys could care less probably about KRS-One. Still one of the greatest rappers of all time. I love this kind of, old treatment on the midsole, but overall, it's a pretty cool looking shoe. On the lateral side, you do get that swoosh. That's the old school swoosh. On the medial side, you get a stitch that's basically an outline of the old school swoosh. So, a few details for you to peek. And that contrast stitching right there in white. And then the heel is a synthetic leather where you have N354. But really pretty shoe, man. I mean, not pretty shoe, but it's a nice shoe. I think, people are going to take to it. And the SRP is only $100. There goes that outsole for you. And a lot of the off-white shoes were Waffles and Daybreak, types that come out in the last year. But that's it. Extra set of shoestrings on a Daybreak with a little bit of an elevated price because I think the other Daybreaks are $90 a pair. That's it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's keep the ball rolling.